Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Bar. We're back with another video, and we are here to report the Champions League, a round of 16 ties. And you all must know, we'll talk about
Mm.
Juventus, Lyon, Madrid, and City first. And as you guys must know, that both Juventus and Real Madrid are out of the Champions League, and a huge win for Manchester City. Very disappointing as a Real Madrid fan, and you might be able to imagine, how hard it must be for a Real Madrid fan to be awake like 2 a.m. in the morning
Mm.
for 2 days. First, watch your team Barcelona win the next game. So yeah, it was painful for me. But
Mm.
it's all worth it when you watch Leo Messi score a goal because he's like the best player in the world. Anyway, uh, disappointing game for Real Madrid. Varane made those two mistakes. It happens, but they cost a lot.
Again, I would not like to put my all blame on Varane because the City players, the Lime Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, and Phil Foden, they all were trying to press the Real Madrid defense, and they did a very good job. I think so in that they played made a fight line. They were Lime Sterling and Phil Foden were not wide out. They were in middle in those second or third. If you talk about this again, so they were in the middle area. So again, that pressing was absolutely a genius and I think so. I can see what Zidane was trying to do. He was trying to move the ball around, just trying to get, break that City press. But again, couldn't manage to do so. And again, first goal was I think so was a tactical genius of Pep, if we can talk about like that. But the second goal, Varane should have just tried to head the ball towards a byline or towards outside the area. But instead, he decided to maybe he should have checked his
Pass it to the
shoulder for
goalkeeper.
again, I think so. He didn't check his shoulder because if you would have checked that, he would have seen Gabriel Jesus making a run towards the goalkeeper trying to cover that lane. But again, he did not see that and tried to put it head it towards the goalkeeper. But again, Gabriel Jesus came in middle. And I would like to talk to one about one thing that finish from Gabriel Jesus that was amazing. Just he had that
That was
composure.
absolutely genius.
If
Correct.
he's a striker, that's why he could have finished that. If there wasn't a Sterling or maybe Phil Foden in that place, I wouldn't be sure because if he would have that was a proper striker finish. The goalkeeper was coming in, the angle was narrow. Still, he had the composure to just tip the ball over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Again, that's what a superb goal. Again, I will talk about Real Madrid also. The Real Madrid, for the first 20 minutes, Manchester City were dominating. They were trying to press the ball, but again, Real Madrid then found a way around the press, and we all know this was put an equalizing goal for all. And I thought that this game, maybe it's wide open because again,
Yeah, I thought the momentum could shift towards Real
mm,
Madrid the moment Real Madrid equalized the goal, and I thought it would be an easy job because they just had to score a goal, and it could have been a penalty or one extra time, but that did not happen. That silly mistake of Varane really cost us the game. Yeah, like you said, won't blame him because
mm,
small mistakes happen. Uh, these mistakes cost a lot, but you shouldn't just blame one player because this is a team game. Anyway, it was a really painful
mm.
defeat as a Real Madrid fan. So that's where I think we should stop talking about it because I can't take more. So let's move. We'll talk about Juventus and Lyon again. As a Ronaldo fan,
Mm.
again it is painful because Ronaldo is scoring goals for Juventus. He scored about 40 goals this season, and the only one who's scoring for Juventus in the knockouts. Last season also he was the only one who scored goals for them, and in this season also he's the only one who scored goals for them. And goals for Juventus. They did win the game, but they could not defeat Leon over 2 games. Leon won with that away goal. So but I don't think everyone knows the art of destroying Leon the way Messi does. So it was sad for Ronaldo as well.
Again, if you look at the game, I think Juventus deserve to lose because again they were not able to find anything through that Leon defense. Leon, I will give credit to Leon.
That Ronaldo goal was absolutely amazing. He was outside the box and
Mm,
he shot and it went right inside the goal. It was a top corner and it was really really good. The
mm.
penalty was also good. We know how good penalties he scores, but that finish was literally so good. It was so pleasing for the eyes to watch.
But again, Juventus. I think so. Juventus did not deserve to win that game because again, they were just trying to move the ball around, not trying to, they were not trying to, increase the intensity of the game, trying to break down the opponent, trying to, increase the pace of the game. Again, they did not do that, and again, Leon just had to wait in the defense and they had to clear the ball. Again, that was I think Juventus did not deserve to win. And now I would like to talk about what that two penalties. One first, Leon received, and the second one which Ronaldo converted. I think so. There were that was completely horrible decision from referee. Because again, if you look at the first tackle, Bentine, I think it was Bentancur who clearly won the ball, and then again afterwards, on the follow through, he managed to clip the player, and the referee had to give it a penalty.
Mhm.
I don't think why that was a penalty. I don't know why, because he won the ball cleanly. He had to do what he had to do, and still he got penalized for that. So again, that penalty again shifted the momentum towards Leon, because again, two goals were did not matter now. Now Leon just had to score 3 goals, and it was which was a bigger setback. And if you talk about second penalty, the ball hit Memphis Depay again. His hand was close to his body. So again, he couldn't move his hand anywhere else. And I think that those two decisions, those two were absolutely dog shit of decisions. I think, and because of that, I think so. Because again, Leon also did not play very well. They created some chances. They were, playing better than Juventus, but again, they also not did to score a goal. So again, those two decisions, actually the first decision of Leon, to give Leon that penalty, that changed the momentum of this fixture, and that's why Leon won. I think so.
Absolutely. And we'll shift our topics to Barcelona, Napoli, and Bayern
Wait,
Munich
wait,
and
wait, wait,
Chelsea.
wait. Juventus sacked Sarri, so I forgot to tell that Juventus have sacked Maurizio Sarri after that performance. Even though they won Syria, I don't think so. They had appointed him to win Syria. They clearly want to win Champions League. That's why they sacked Massimiliano Allegri last season, and now this time they have sacked Sarri. And now Juventus
Sorry,
have a new head coach, that is Andrea Pirlo, who is I think
Andre
so was
Pirlo.
a great player for the Juventus, and he was a great midfielder. I think so. Juventus, who have those midfielders. They have Rabiot, they have Bentancur, they have Bernardeschi. Now they have Arthur. So I think so. These players, these midfielders. I think so. Arthur would be lot beneficial for lot beneficial for Arthur, because again, his I think so. They both are similar kind of player. They both try to dominate the
Mhm.
midfield, and I think so. Arthur could learn a lot from Andrea Pirlo. So again, that in that case, I think so. Andrea Pirlo is a very good appointment. But again, if you look at the appointment, after sacking Sarri in just 1 or 2 hours, they appointed Andrea Pirlo as a manager. I personally feel they should have waited. They should have talked with Pirlo. They should have discussed,
Yeah,
what are
it's
their.
gonna be weird, because there's a 42-year goalkeeper with Juventus and there's a 41-year-old manager. So I don't understand. But I always believe that the managers should be older than the players, but yeah, they know better. So
I
go
think so.
with that
That's not the
decision.
case. Manager should be, just strong enough to display, to convey what he wants, what he wants to say to the team, what he wants from the team. Again,
Yeah, but when
I
you're
think so.
senior,
Manager should be
yeah,
that.
but when you're senior, so that makes an impact. That's what I feel. Someone like Zinedine Zidane, who's older than all his players in the Real Madrid team, he manages his player well. So that's what I believe should have happened. But anyway, uh, that's is what it is. Andrea Pirlo is Juventus manager now, and we all will hope that
Juventus
he wins
fans,
them the Champions League. So
Juventus fans are very happy, especially Ronaldo fans are very happy that Sarri is sacked. They are very
no,
happy.
no Juventus fans now. There's Hala Gagmu, what? Bayern Canary fans.
Sorry.
Hala Gagmu, Bayern Canary fans. Real
Ah.
Madrid, Manchester United, and then Bayern Canary, that is
Hmm.
Juventus fans, Ronaldo fans. so, so anyway, it was a bad joke. Anyway, we'll move our focus on Barca Napoli
Hmm.
and Chelsea Bayern Munich. There's not much to talk about Chelsea Bayern Munich because we all expected Bayern Munich to go through. They scored those so many goals, and we got to feel sad for Lewandowski because he scored those 50 goals in the season, but there's not gonna be a Ballon d'Or, so
And he's not
we are
gonna
all
win.
sad for him.
And he's not gonna win the Golden Shoe as well. Ciro Immobile has won the Golden Shoe, Golden Boot.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got to feel sad for
Hmm.
Lewandowski because he's had an amazing season. He was like the best player in the season as well. But yeah, it is what it is. But hopefully, if Bayern Munich wins this Champions League, it will be Lewandowski would trade anything for a Champions League. That's what I feel.
Yep.
So
Again, if you talk about Bayern Munich, I think so. It was expected from Bayern Munich. They would, everybody was talking about Chelsea. Of course, it was a dead rubber, as we all know, and everyone expected to be Bayern Munich for Bayern Munich. But again, they could have played, they could have laid back. They could have, just sat there, because again, they did not have months. I think so they had a month of break, whereas Chelsea had just 1 week of break. So again, they could have just laid back. They could have just sit back and try to play a game. But still, again, they went on forward. They scored those goals again, which I think so it proves their
it shows
dominance
the
on this
intent.
competition. and it also
This was
intimidates.
their intent.
Mm-hmm. And which also, this intimidates the opponent that they will, I think, Barca would be intimidated because again Bayern Munich scored seven goals against Chelsea and 7 goals against Tottenham in the group stage. So again, I think so. It was a statement win from Bayern Munich, to
Absolutely.
say all the teams that we are ready for Champions League and we will be going to do anything. If anyone comes in our way, we are gonna just destroy them. So again, that's what I took from that game. Other than else, it was just a routine performance from Bayern Munich.
Absolutely, and I believe that the next round of Champions League is not as exciting as we expected it to be because these big teams are out. But that's what Champions League is all about. Anyone can win, and you cannot think that one team is small or the other team is big. So we'll talk about Barca Napoli. Personally, I watched the game. I had to stay awake till 2 a.m. to watch Barcelona go through, and it was very painful as a Madrid fan. And like I said, but watching Messi score that goal, it was amazing. It is all worth it because he's still the best player in the world.
Mm.
Yeah, people talk that he's not been able to score in away games for the last few seasons, and yes, that's true. He's been struggling against established teams,
Mm.
especially when Barcelona are playing away. But when Barcelona are playing home, so uh, and during those times, Messi is unstoppable, and we saw it yesterday as well. He scored
Mm.
a goal, he earned a penalty, and but Luis Suarez he converted that penalty, and Barcelona won the game by three goals to one.
Again, that second performance, that goal from Messi, that runs from Messi. I was just mesmerized to see him. I was just laid back, watching, and suddenly Messi started running, and then I was like, whoa, 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 what is it? What is going on? Just cut one player, two
Exactly.
player, three player, four player, and then even he was falling down, he hit the shot, and that was a goal. So again, that was just unexpected. And if we look at that goal, that type of football from him, it looks like he's not a 33-year-old player. He's just
He doesn't
24,
look like
25.
33, correct.
He's still in his prime. And again, we have talked a lot about Ronaldo and Messi. I don't think so. They should go anywhere. We should just enjoy them. Don't compare them. Just enjoy them. Again,
Correct.
I think so. Personally, this is my personal opinion. This was Barca's best performance under Kike City. I think so because again, this was the Barcelona that I know that they play the way they play. They try to they almost won the tie in the first half itself against scoring those 3 goals. So again, Napoli didn't have a chance. But again, in the second leg, second half, not second leg. Second half, Napoli played well. They got a goal back in the dying moments of the first half and made it look like a little bit
Yeah,
competitive.
Insigne put that through ball well as well, but
Hmm.
unfortunately the goalkeeper just grabbed the ball very quickly because it was a really powerful shot.
Hmm.
Had that shot been just a little slow, the ball's speed should have been slow,
Hmm.
and it could have resulted a goal, and suddenly Napoli would have been back into the game, but that did
Hmm.
not happen. Barcelona's defense was very great, I should say, because and also the first goal from Lenglet,
Hmm.
that cross was amazing from the corner kick, and he just put his head and scored that amazing goal. So Barcelona were right into the game from the first, even within 10
Hmm.
minutes, and we were not very surprised to watch Barca go through because home games
Hmm.
and Messi is always going to be strong.
Again, I was a little bit nervous because I've not seen Barca play under Kike Setien. I've just heard rumors, what the total overall game. I just what the scores. So again, winning, they were 2 points ahead of Real Madrid before lockdown, and they lost the title by 5 points. Again, I was a little bit nervous, for Messi and Barcelona, but still, again, I think so. It was the Messi effect, I think so, or maybe Champions League effect, because again they were just the Barcelona from the 2016, 2015 era, 2016 era. So just completely destroys the opponent. Again, if you look at the first few minutes, we were very nervy for Barcelona because Napoli came close to scoring the first goal. But after that, after first 5 minutes, again Barcelona took over the game and they just ran rampant. Again, I will talk. Second half, Napoli tried to pull back game, but again they were not able to break those defense. They were not able to play those through balls at the right time. And again, Barcelona won it very comfortably. So again, I think so. The quarterfinal match between Bayern Munich versus Barcelona is gonna be the biggest.
That's the only game everyone
Mm.
will be excited for because all the other games are just average games.
No,
Very
I am
predictable,
excited.
I'll say. Not
I'm
at all.
excited for Atlanta versus PSG because I want to see Atlanta against a big team, and I'm excited for that game. I will
Great.
that's my
Do
game
you
of the
believe PSG
weekend.
is a big team?
Because they have that Messi, they have Verratti, they have Mbappe, they have again all those players.
All right.
They have, that's why I think they are.
John Cruyff once said that I've never seen a bag of money score a goal. So that's exactly true for PSG. So I'll expect Atlanta to go through because I'm supporting Atlanta. Very excited to watch someone like Isic and Zapata to score those goals. Uh, yeah.
Again,
So
I'm sorry for that. Again, I'm excited to see Atlanta versus PSG, and maybe I want to see Atlanta versus PSG more than I want to see Bayern Munich versus Barcelona. That's what I feel.
okay.
So again, I think so.
Barca
Barcelona.
Bayern is going to be an exciting game, a test for Kike Setien and a test for Lionel Messi as well. And Bayern Munich is in amazing form. I hope they don't choke because that's what happened with
Hmm.
Bayern Munich many times. They do well in the entire Champions League and then they choke in the between. So
Between.
shouldn't happen. And if Bayern Munich defeats Barcelona, then the road to final is going to be easy for them because I believe they'll easily defeat the other teams. And
Uh,
yeah, that's what.
I disagree with that because again, that side of the bracket is again Bayern Barcelona is a quarterfinal. And again, the winner of that match will face Man City or Lyon. I think so. It's gonna be Man City. So again, that side of the table is very well road to final. Again, if Barcelona managed to win it, that would be deserving because again they had Borussia Dortmund and Inter Milan in their group stage. Then they had Napoli round of 16, Bayern Munich at the quarterfinals, Manchester City in the semi-finals, and probably PSG and
And
Atletico Madrid in the finals. So again, if Barca manage to win this, again, it's a very tough draw for them because again all those teams. Whereas PSG and Atletico Madrid have a little bit easier draw. So again, I think so. It's gonna be a huge test for Barcelona to win this.
Barcelona.
If somehow Barcelona manage to win this, I think that it will be good for Messi and all those Barcelona players and for Kike Setien as well. Even though for Barca president Barcelona said कि Kike Setien is gonna stay for one more season, I personally don't think if they don't win Champions League, I don't think he's gonna stay. I think
Yeah,
they
absolutely. If
will
they don't
pack
win the
pack and
Champions
throw
League,
him.
even I don't believe. Exactly. They'll because a team like Barcelona, you expect them to win at least one trophy
Hmm.
every season. So, and if that does not happen, then there's clearly something problematic with the team, and someone will make quick changes. So, yes, if Kike Setien does not win this Champions League, he might have to leave the team. So, yeah, that's for the later. And
Hmm.
for us in this video right now, that's what we have. If you have anything to add, you can.
No, I think so. If I just summarize all the matches, first of all, Real Madrid, Manchester City. Manchester City deserve to win again, so that's out of the picture. Juventus, Lyon. I think the both teams, they were playing average, but Juventus, they were playing very bad. Even after conceding those goals, so again, Juventus deserve to lose. And I'm not surprised to see Lyon winning that game again. So I will for the third match, Chelsea Bayern as expected. Bayern just rampant to all the Chelsea defense, and Barcelona Napoli. Barcelona, I think so. Again, as I said earlier, I will say it again. This was the best performance for me for Barcelona from Barcelona against under Kike City. So again, that's it from us. We will try to bring our quarter-final matches. We will bring a separate videos. So stay tuned for that. Until then, peace out.
Peace out.